infiltration in your stomach. Do you know what that means?
Like there's holes in the lining.
And the hole is not a good thing.
Yeah.
Because then you'd have to go to surgery. You'd get infection and it could spread and you'd have to go to surgery, but you're not a good surgical candidate. I send people to surgery that I think are going to do well and recover, but you know, the amount of cancer you have, if that did happen, surgery is going to probably be out of the question. Okay? I think that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right, well, what do you want me to do?
I think right now we can continue with the antibiotics and wait for your white count to come up. I suspect you'll need at least 1 to 2 more days. The white count has to be higher, safer for you to go home. If you want to go home, you can.
Well, I don't want to go against your judgment, you know.
Yeah, I don't recommend it. You're too high risk of infection. I prefer you stay here. People with very severe neutropenia don't develop fever, so you're not even going to have a fever at home if you're infected. You have an infection that gets worse.
So what?
So we wouldn't know. We would have no sign that he's worse.
You may not. Some people do, but with a white count this low, you may have no signs. Very few signs.
Well, what should I
think,
what will happen from here? I mean, am I going to keep constantly going to?
I think from here we just see how you do.
Okay.
Antibiotics. Let's see how you eat and drink, and let's see how your white count goes up.
I'm in the right place.
You are.
If I'm you know, I've got problems like this, I just don't know how much I can handle as far as going to the doctor and going all that every day. So it's better probably if
you have to stay here. Yeah. Because otherwise, if you left against medical advice, you'd have to go to the doctor every day and get those injections that they can't get.
That's a hassle right there.
It's very annoying. So I don't really recommend that. It's better here. And then, you know, you just need time. In a couple weeks, follow up with Dr. Patel, see how you do. She'll decide if you want to do more chemo, but like I mentioned, I think we should be cautiously optimistic. If things don't go well and you start having more complications or the chemo doesn't go well, then I think we need to consider hospice. I think that's the reality. I know this is such a new diagnosis and you're healthy. You look good.
That's what they all say, but
you look good, but what people don't see is what's inside. And I can tell you that your cancer is large. So I think we can be optimistic because of how strong you are. You're more likely to physically tolerate chemo better. But the degree of cancer that you have, I think we should be cautiously optimistic. I think we have to expect the worst. And realize that yes, it is a new diagnosis, but if you keep coming in with the complications, we need to have a realistic talk about hospice and how aggressive we're going to be.
It seems like every time that I have a problem at home and they say, hey, you better get in here, as soon as I get here, it's gone.
Yep.
I don't understand that part.
Well, because we give you antibiotics. We give you
well,
IV
that's
fluids.
Even before I do anything.
Oh, really? You feel better?
Yeah, when I check in here, they said, well, your fever's gone. This is gone. This is gone. You know, you look a lot better. And Pat Patel, what did she recommend last time? Pretty much just go home, right? Keep an eye on it.
I think in this time is different because you're neutropenic. Your white count is, you have no immune system right now. But I'm not one to be able to tell what will happen, right?
Yeah.
In a year, for all I know, given how strong you are, you may be doing really great.
Yeah.
You may have gotten through all that palliative chemo. We got that cancer slower growing. We bought you more time and you feel better. Maybe you're able to eat. But realistically, most of the reality is that you have a lot of cancer.
Yeah.
That is an unavoidable fact. And I think We just have to be realistic that there's a possibility things don't go as planned.
Right, right. What did they find out on that treatment thing? Remember she was going to check on if I qualified?
For immune therapy?
It's still in process.
Okay. Well, whatever you want. What do you want me to do?
Well, stay here
Want me to stay here for?
until you can get your white blood count up, like she recommends. I know you don't want to, but
Well, what do you want me? It's what you want me to do.
Then I would
What
stay
do you
here.
want to do?
I know it's my decision. I wanted to do. I don't want her to go through anything, suffering or
But you're the one. I really think that it's up to you because I think you're the one who ends up hanging out in the hospital. You're the one that is happening to your body, and you at the end of the day should make a decision with her and talk about this when you leave the hospital or even when I walk out of the room. Have a realistic talk. Hey, if this happens and I'm not able to tell you what I want you to do this. You need to have that talk because it will happen eventually. I just don't know when.
Yeah, it's hard to do, but I will. I'll try to. I've tried to have it kind of before, but you're right. I mean, I had to have a real good talk with her.
You need to
And
talk
I want
about
to do
it,
what
yeah.
she thinks is right because if it is right, she'll feel a lot better and I'll feel better.
Let me just make this clear. What I hear a lot from families is they want the decision to come from the patient. They want to feel like they didn't